get off that call, I thought I'd be able to do that. So apologize about that. I know your time is valuable, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the dog and pony part of all the other tools that we have at GoldenCare, but I will tell you that this is an important part of it. This LTC CEO tool that I'm going to show you today and just give you a little taste of is really been a tool that's been around. My brother Mark did most of the background designing it with GoldenCare here, and it's really been one of those tools that's kind of evolved, and it keeps getting updated every year, and some agents kind of forgot that it was out there, and some agents use it all the time, of course. And hopefully if you're on this webinar, we'll give you a little taste to see just some of the power that this CEO can do for you, because we're excited about it because of the fact that it does literally from A to Z. If you're out in the long-term care trenches, this is a really invaluable tool. It's going to be able to help you, and hopefully you'll see that in the next few minutes. So not only that, on the right-hand side here, we've got lots of other sales tools that will help you out as well. So that's really our goal with this product, okay? So this welcome screen is more for the dial-in part of it. I'm going to go and actually try to go live here, so I'm going to hope that your computers keep up, and hopefully the ones that you had problems viewing the screen can call us at 800-842-7799 and maybe get somebody to be able to troubleshoot that real quick for you. So that being said, I'm going to peek to see what you guys are seeing. And one time when you're doing live stuff like this, every once in a while, it ends up where it's hard to maneuver around and have you see what I want you to see. So it looks like it's working. So now you should see, and if your computer's a little slow and dragging behind, you'll see the LTC CEO. And this is what you'll see once you get the presentation. I'm going to show you how to get this sales tool so that you can have it on your computer, and I'll show you some of the things it can do here as I test it. Before I jump into that, I just want to show you, once you download it, on your top here, you're going to see two icons that look like this in the lower right. I'm going to peek to see, yep, you're seeing that. It's busy. I have a lot of icons. I use too many of them. But down here's the CEO. And then if you click on Update Shortcut, and I'm not going to do it because I don't want to chance losing connection, but if I click on that, a little screen comes up and it automatically checks my LTC CEO to make sure it's updated and has all the newest tools and all the newest updates in there. So we try to teach our agents to use it all the time. Every once in a while, just click on that and make sure that you get any updates that are out there. It's all automated, piece of cake, works great. Okay. Once I get this on my screen again, once it's downloaded, I click on this icon here that says LTC CEO, and that will bring me, I'm not going to click it because I don't want to lose our connection again, but if I did double click that, it would open up to this screen, and you'd see this opening screen here that goes right to our presentations. Within the CEO, every once in a while you hear me stall because I'm peeking to see what it says you guys are viewing. Once you get to that, you're going to see presentations right here, making decisions. Those are objection stoppers I'll show you. Internet selling, a special area we did update just in the last couple of years to really hit the internet selling, because that's one of the areas that a lot of agents are starting to do more and more of. I'll show you that as well. Perfect Portfolio talks about our Perfect Portfolio products here at GoldenCare and gives you some insights there. The resources, which I'm really hot on, because I'll tell you what, one of the reasons I know agents out there, and maybe one of you or two of you are on the phone, one of the reasons agents don't go out and make the most of this type of industry in long-term care and senior market, excuse me, is that they're afraid. They go out and think, you know what, I wish I knew a little bit more about Medicaid if somebody asked me that, or a little bit more about Medicare. I've never been a Med-Sup guy. I'm not sure how Medicare handles things. You're going to see in this resources, anything anybody ever could throw at you, we have a tool at your fingertips to be able to go and answer those questions. Some agents like to do it in the back office where they'll sit and just kind of peek at it on their off time. Instead of watching a TV show, they'll go in there and read a little bit. Some agents keep it there just saying, hey, I just know how to quickly get my hands on it if somebody asks me a question. And obviously it works really great if you're internet selling, because you can open up these documents right on screen for your people to see it if you'd like to. Okay? Show you that as well. Calculators. Calculators are very highly used and very powerful. I'll show you those as well. So basically, the overview of this shows just some of the things we have for you. Right down on presentations, the home screen, and I apologize again for those of you who are new to listening to me do these webinars these last 15 days. I had a cough that I cannot shake, so if I cough in your ear, I do apologize. I'm going to lose this cough one of these days. It's my life goal. But For now, I'll do my best not to cough in your ears often. But anyway, on this home screen where you see the LTC CEO, Complete Electronic Organizer was our method to our madness back when we created this. And basically what it does is goes to the presentations. You can see there's our missing link presentation. And I could click on this and open up the actual PowerPoint using the most popular presentation software out there, PowerPoint, if you have it on your screen. If you don't have it, you can do the PDF. Most computers nowadays for sure have a PDF viewer. I'm going to try to save bandwidth here and know that it might slow you down, so I'm just going to click on the PDF, even though it could open as a regular PowerPoint. But as a PDF, hopefully, if I look over here, I'm going to see that you're seeing it. Missing link in your financial plan. And this basically, this presentation, I kid you not, has sold millions and millions and millions of dollars of long-term care. This presentation walks you through the sales process from A to Z. It walks you through whether you're in a webinar situation, whether you're in a one-on-one situation or a group situation. I've used this presentation myself over and over and over again in consumer seminar situations. And trust me, we put a lot of time and energy into this years and years ago, and we've been updating it as the times have changed. This presentation works. If you want to triple your sales in long-term care, make sure you go out and get in front of people, but more importantly, use a presentation. There's a very few agents in this type of industry. You have to have a lot of blood, sweat, tears, and years in you to be able to go out and sell this product without a presentation. You're going to miss something that might have been a hot button. This product presentation, I'd put it up against anything else in the industry, and I've been around 21 years with GoldenCare. This simple presentation works really well, okay? So I'm not going to go through the presentation today and walk you through all that, but I will tell you this. This presentation covers everything all the way down to the walls of the estate at the end, which is close more sales than any other single slide. It works. Make sure you get your hands on it or look at it, okay? Excuse the cough. Down here, this updated presentation just has a GTL critical cash link in it. It asks a couple underwriting questions that can lead you in to the critical cash product that we helped design with GTL. And this product down here includes GTL's critical cash and Kemper's guaranteed home health care. We're one of the top writers for Kemper, or actually the very top writer for Kemper in the nation. And it's just another product for people who aren't healthy enough to get long-term care. I will carry you something. This will be in the next update of this product, or one of the coming updates, I should say. I'm putting together a pivot seminar right now, and it's a presentation that really pushes on the underwriting side up front and walks you through and has hyperlinks right in it to be able to go and jump to another spot in the presentation to pivot to these other products. Tell you what, I think it's going to work great. So far, the agents are excited about it. As soon as I have it done and beta tested, we'll get that on there as well. Down here, we have the critical illness. If you're going just to sell critical cash, which is our exclusive product that we designed with GTL, this is a critical illness presentation. And down below is a home health care plan presentation. Again, not going to spend time opening every single thing in here, but I do want you to know we've got you covered. Okay? Making decisions. If I click on making decisions, again, remember you don't need an internet connection for this. Once you get it on your computer, it's on your hard drive, so you can use this tool just with your hard drive. Making decisions, you can see here, all the different objections that you might have are listed down here. I should wait till I'm older, days of care analysis, think you can't afford it, I need to think it over. Again, I'm not going to open each one of these here because I know your time is valuable, and I have a lot of things I want to show you. But as you hit those objections, you can see the actual couple slides on each one. If you just want sales tips, you can see view tips. Down here, I can't afford it. Click it open, and it'll open up to little things that you can read either right in front of your agent, or excuse me, in front of your client, or you can read it on your own. Each one of these is a nice little sheet to help you help people. I want to wait till I'm older, it won't happen to me, etc. Nice little tool there that some agents love, just to say, hey, I just coach myself on this stuff before the sale, so I know what to say if it comes up, right? Internet selling, we're moving right along. Internet selling and phone sales, more and more popular these days as agents are realizing it's nice to be able to sit down in their boxer shorts and go out and sell this product, and we have agents doing it all the time. This is just a step-by-step way to go out and make it happen. If you view the PDF, it walks you through internet and phone selling. It shows you exactly how to go, how you want your presentation put together, etc. Gives you hints on how to be successful. Down here is a customizable consumer presentation. All this does is gives you the ability, because we'll tell you, if you really want to help people, have a picture of your family in there, have a picture of something about you so that they can feel like they're talking to a real person, etc. This is just a real easy template to be able to do that. You want infographics, you're doing some stuff on electronic organizers or doing stuff on Facebook or doing stuff on LinkedIn or doing stuff on email blasts, etc. Or you just want something for your website, you can go to the infographics page. I'm not going to go through each one of these, but basically what these are is each one of these little infographics just gives you a nice little simple thing that talks about something to do with long-term care. Okay? I don't know if how many I'll open here, but basically it's just showing you claim times, etc. So you guys get the general gist of that. Are they real killers where it's going to make the difference between making $1 million next year or not? Probably not, but you know what? It's a nice extra tool to have all these different little stats and facts that you can easily cut and paste and use for your clients. Okay, so remember, infographics is right there under internet and phone sales. Okay, perfect portfolio. Perfect portfolio is basically a concept we have here at GoldenCare. We've been really successful in not just throwing agents against the wall and hoping they stick. We've been trying our best to give all the tools and products to make you successful. The days of getting 8% response on your lead cards are gone. So we want to make sure that when you're in front of somebody, you have the ability to help as many people as you can. So that's where all the method of our madness is that we're trying to give you guys tools so you can be as successful as possible when you're in the field or on the phone talking to people. So our perfect portfolio is a concept to kind of say you don't need to know 150 products. We'd like you to have different products for different stages of people's health so that when you're sitting in front of somebody, again, using my pivot webinar or pivot presentation, you can weed through the underwriting side of it and immediately pivot to the product that might work best for that client. So you're not wasting their time, you're not wasting your time, and most importantly, you're helping more people and making more money. Okay? So the perfect portfolio starts out obviously with our premier product, the #1 selling long-term care in the country, Mutual of Omaha. That's the product we helped design, and we're very proud of the fact that it pays first-day cash, etc. We have our secondary product in here that has the Minnesota Life Care Shield product. This is a product that we really like because it's a great alternative for people who don't want traditional long-term care. We've got our critical cash plan that we did help design with GTL. Great plan for people who just aren't healthy enough to get regular long-term care, but it has a lot of muscle. And then we have our home health care products down here and some additional Lifestyle Solutions Select from United Security. That's a long-term care plan that can really cover a lot of conditions that most plans can't cover. So again, very comprehensive, very simple, trying to keep you in mind that you don't have to be a master of everything. And we have training for all these different things. You can click on the brochure. I won't do it here. You can click on online training, you can click on product overview or software, and you can get all that stuff at your fingertips right from the CEO. Okay? Resources. The resources area is one I really like. I'm a little bit analytical. I've been doing this for a long time with GoldenCare. I've helped design products, and I really like to kind of understand what's going on in the industry. This is such an invaluable tool. If you're a rookie and starting out in long-term care, you'd be nuts not to have this. And if you're a wily veteran, what a great way to say, you know what, I know enough to be dangerous on a lot of these things, but this is a way for me to quickly get information on anything I might need. Check this out. Sales resources, infographics. These are just little neat infographics that I could click on, and you'd be able to see those right away. I kind of showed you examples of those already. Mark Randall's book, 30 Days Successful Selling. This book's been around, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of agents across the country have read it and been successful in long-term care after reading this book. Fact Finder for long-term care. You want to click on this? It'll show you a way to go through all the way through with a client and walk through. This is the most intense one, the full 3 pages. Walks you through their medical history, what other products they have, etc. We used this in our career shop years ago when we started our Quick Start training program, and this thing was invaluable for our career agents to know When you sit with the client, do a pre-need analysis, figure out where they're at, and you'll be able to sell other products and make the right recommendations up front. The pre-need questions form is just a PDF format of part of this fact finder up here. The financial suitability is also part of this fact finder up here. This is just the financial side of it and just the health side of it. Okay? Do you guys know the LTCI Shopper's Guide if you're in the senior market? This just gives you the ability to have it at your fingertips. Own Your Own Future Planning Guide. Tell you what, this is a great little guide for the Own Your Future campaign that talks about the fact that you need to make things and plan ahead. You can see here, 27 pages. So this is a right nice guide that has a lot of information for you that you can learn everything you need to about these different programs. Okay? Kiplinger's 4 Quick Tips for Long-Term Care Planning. You want a great little thing to have for your clients, whether you're in front of them or print it out. Look at that. 4 Quick Picks from Kiplinger's outside source walks you through what you should do with long-term care. Again, I'm kind of doing the shock and awe here because every one of these tools is really strong and it has its place and it's all in one nice little package for you so you don't have to worry about it. Genworth Cost of Care, Mutual of Omaha's Cost of Care survey. If you want instant numbers that are up to date, you can click on here and immediately find out how much care costs in any given area of the country. That's the power of having knowledge at your fingertips. You can go down here and see AARP Family Caregiving and Out-of-Pocket Cost Reports. You can see the GoldenCare Producer's Tax Guide. Tell you what, 2018 always updated numbers. If you're not selling long-term care and mentioning the tax breaks, you're missing the boat. Because you know what? They're not perfect, but they are substantial enough that it can help you close a sale. Make sure you understand it. If you don't, it's right here in front of you at your fingertips where you can walk through and help folks out. You've got somebody who's in a business situation, you're not quite sure how the tax works for sole proprietors or partnerships, click on there and it'll walk you through how it works for small businesses and it'll clear up any fog that you might have so you can feel comfortable going out and helping people. Same thing down here with the disclaimer form. You want a nice little form that'll double your sales? You did your best closing, you presented the need, you did your best to make it through, and the client said, you know what, I just got to think about it more. I just don't want to do it. You want to have a nice little, we call it a suicide close sometimes. Some agents use this all the time. I walk in, they say, I appreciate that. I know that this is a big decision. It's a life decision, but I need to protect myself. Do you mind doing me a favor and just quickly signing this form? That's just going to tell you that I did talk to you about long-term care insurance, and I thought it was a good need for you and your family, and you're just holding off. And the only reason I'm doing this is that if God forbid something happens, I don't want to have your kids come after me or anything like that. So if you don't mind, can you sign that quick? Tell you what, agents have turned around sales. It sounds sneaky to some people. It's not. It's fact of life. We're in a litigious society, and this gives you the ability to make sure you keep the conversation going if you really believe that client should make a decision. Okay? Because we're moving into another area. Tell you what, that was just the sales resources part of it. Medicare, you want to know more about Medicare than you ever want to know? Right here's your area. Talks about exactly what Medicare does. All up to date, all telling you about things from what Part A covers, Part B covers, what the prescription drug plans work, the Medicare guide for caregivers, everything you could ever want, including Advantage plans, etc., are right here. You want a nice little thing for Alzheimer's? Click on Alzheimer's Facts and Figures. It'll give you up-to-date information. You can see here, 2018. It'll give you all the information you ever wanted to know about where Alzheimer's is sitting right now in the industry. Okay? Obviously, that's a huge part of what we do. Medicaid. Getting into Medicaid, getting a little nervous, not sure how that all works. Tell you what, jump to this section. Deficit Reduction Act. It'll walk you through legal responsibility of parents. This is something to do with the filial responsibility laws. State Medicaid numbers. This will show you exactly how much your state's spending for Medicaid. Medicaid financial eligibility. This will tell you how you qualify for Medicaid. Basically, you can feel comfortable going out just with this tool in your computer, or if you're on the phone or internet, you can have all this stuff right here without worrying about not having an answer that you might need when you're on the phone with somebody. Okay? Veterans information. We have a lot of people who come across veterans and they start asking specific questions about how does this work for me? right here is probably one of the best little one-stop spots for veterans information. You'll learn everything you need to know about how veterans are handling long-term care and what they need to know. You have it at your fingertips with the CEO. Okay? That's the resources section. Remember, that's always kept up to date. We talk a lot with our people who have this tool. If they're seeing something that they think they need to have it tweaked, we keep in contact, let us know, and we try our best to make sure it's the most up-to-date information possible. That's why you click that little update thing I showed you earlier on. Okay? Calculators. You want to have instant fingertip access to different things? That's where our calculator section comes in. You can go down to calculators, and we have our critical cash bucket calculator. You want a simple tool to show our critical cash product, and again, some of you may not be familiar what the product is, so I won't spend a lot of time. A peek to see you're looking at what I am. Basically, what this tool does is gives you a very quick overview of what the critical cash product can do. I'm looking at Iowa here. I've got a 65-year-old. I'll just put one insured. And once I fill in that information using simple drop-down menus, I can show exactly the power of that critical cash plan with this calculator. Okay, it uses Excel. It's pretty simple once you get used to it. And it's a nice, powerful way to show just how powerful this plan is. Again, I'm not training on the critical cash plan today, but I will tell you this. If you're selling long-term care, you better be selling critical cash as well, because it's a great backup for people who just aren't healthy enough to get through the long-term care underwriting, but they're still needing a solution. That product does a great job. It's on a critical illness chassis. There's about 80-90% crossover of claims. It's a great, great alternative. Okay? Medicaid spend down calculator. This one, if I click the open calculator button, it should send me to this screen. Again, I didn't want to click it. I had it open earlier. But if you clicked it, it would open up this tool. Basically, all you do is you type in the name of who your client is or whatever you want on these boxes. You can't screw anything up. It only lets you fill in the areas that it needs you to fill in, which is the gray area. Type in Mark and Mary. Their last name is client in this case. Put in their ages, 65, 65, their incomes, and their primary resident value, and their net worth, and their state. Tell you what, you guys, so many agents are missing the boat when they talk about Medicaid spend down. We know there's loopholes and stuff out there, but you want a way to show people the power of having long-term care and the power of planning ahead. You get a tool like this. It's included right in the CEO. I put in this simple information. I put my name here and my phone number, and I click on Married Asset Spend Down. Right here, it pops up-to-date information for any given state. So you see right here for 2018 in Georgia, they have $500,000 of total assets, but $300,000 is the house, so that's not a countable asset right away. And it explains a little bit about that. And it says there's $200,000 left over. Then, remember, I know agents all the time. I've talked to agents across the country. They all say, well, I understand kind of what Medicaid is, but I'm a little nervous, so I never quite understand how to explain the spend down. Here it is, written out for you and done for you right within the tool. $100,000 each. They split them. They say that the institutionalized spouse gets $2,000. So let's say what I call the guy, Mark. Mark enters it. He gets $2,000. Then they say the other spouse would have $123, and basically it says you would have to spend down $74,400 of assets in order to qualify for Medicaid. Okay? You want to look at something stronger? Look at the income calculator. I'm sitting up here showing Mark at $4,000 and Mary at $2,000, and I click on the income calculator, and it's so exciting I'm coughing about it. I can see here's Mark. Let's say Mark gets institutionalized. God forbid something happens to Mark. Here's where their income was today. Basically what they do is they say in Georgia for 2018 they're allowed to keep $3,090 for the spouse. So in this case, Mary didn't make $3,090 on her own, so she gets to borrow some of Mark's money. So she gets to the $3,090 mark. Then it shows Medicaid's harsh on income, right? Even if we have asset protection and can hide our assets, it's going to find your income. So now we're down here looking at it, saying because of the state variations, the community spouse would have this much money. Mark gets to keep $50. So guess what? Every month, Mark would have to pay out $2,860 of his pocket money to help contribute to that nursing home or his care for Medicaid. Mary's income would be at $3,090. Then it just begs the question, and it says it right here so you don't have to feel uncomfortable. Can Mary live off $3,090 without affecting her lifestyle? Right now they're sitting at $6,000. Again, just a nice extra tool to help you out. Whether it's married income, you can push this button, it'll automatically print those pages for you. Or if you had a single person, you could do that down here. Very simple, but very powerful. And a lot of people really appreciate that, at least looking at it ahead of time to see where they're at. Okay? I'm going to go back now. That was the Medicaid personalized spend down calculator. And I'm sitting at 230, so I'm not going to open up the inflation calculators. I'll get people yelling at me in-house here because these are simple little Excel calculators that you can put in when you're looking at somebody saying, okay, you were offered 5% compound for some reason on long-term care from somebody for this much coverage. How much would I do at 3% compound? And I can get you 3% compound with a little bit more to start with. It'll show you a breakdown year by year to show what their benefits would build to so you can get a good idea of what's a smarter move for your clients. That's all that is. This is more intense. That does a couple extra things about changing inflation later on down the line. Not going to bore you with it here, but if you want to learn how to use this stuff, you click this button. It'll show you videos how to use it effectively. Okay? That's the power of the CEO. And I know I went through it rapid pace, shock and awe, and I know there's a lot of stuff to look at, but I will tell you this. This product is really strong. And I opened it up after I saw the last update, and I looked at it again, and I thought, you know, I don't think people realize or remember just how powerful this tool is. If I was in the trenches today, I guarantee you I would have this in my portfolio, this little tool. We take care of our agents. Remember, you can get the CEO very easily. You can get it right off our website. You go to goldencareagent.com. Very easy to find. Go to our sales tools or GoldenCare differences, and it'll show you how to get over and find the CEO. And for newly contracted GoldenCare agents, if you're on the phone today and you're not appointed with us already, you can get it absolutely free right away. If you write an app and you're a GoldenCare agent or you've been writing apps, just let us know and we'll make sure you have it if you don't already. And if you're available for purchase, if you're a GoldenCare agent but you're saying, you know what, I don't ever want to write anything, I just like being an agent, if for some reason you're in that boat, we'll sell it to you for $29. Still dirt cheap. If you're a non-GoldenCare agent, you just can't get appointed with GoldenCare for some reason. We used to not have this available at all. Now we're saying, you know what? We're in the business of helping people. We're in the business of helping seniors because there's 78 million baby boomers out there who need solutions. If you absolutely want this tool, but you can't sell for us for some reason, we're still willing to say, hey, you know what? For $70, we'll give it to you at a discounted cost anyway. So you can get that all on our website as well. If you don't want to go to our website because you're afraid, call us, 800-842-7799. Email us at marketing@goldencareusa.com, or go to our website. Like I said, it's a piece of cake. You walk in there, you'll see easy tabs. We made it, dummied it down, so it's about as easy as you can get to find it. Okay? But the key is, you guys, with GoldenCare, we don't throw you against the wall and hope you stick. We've got one of the best teams in the country here with our regional directors. They've been around. All of them have 10-plus years of experience. They all understand this industry inside and out. They understand how to help you help people be successful. So not only do we have the LTC CEO that you can see on the fourth bullet point on the right, but we have a perfect portfolio of products to help you. We've got a credit tool. We've got a CSG actuarial tool. We've got our GoldenCare Rewards program. You can get anything you want off Medicare, off Amazon.com. by earning points as you sell or attend webinars, etc. And we've got some other tools there as well that'll knock your socks off. So do yourself a favor. If you're not with us already, call us, 800-842-7799. We'd love to show you what we can do to help you be successful. Thanks to you, everybody. Appreciate it. Thanks for your patience as I got started a second or two late. And thank you very much for jumping on this webinar today. We really appreciate it. based on the email that you signed in with, you will get an email with some additional information. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great day.